హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, వెల్కమ్ టు ద ఛానల్. ఇప్పుడు ఇది నా ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్. ఇది క్లబ్ మ్యాచెస్ ఇది ఫస్ట్ T20 మ్యాచ్, క్లబ్ మ్యాచ్. ఇప్పుడు చూస్తుంది మా కెప్టెన్. పిచ్ ఎలా ఉందో పిచ్ చూపిస్తున్నారండి.
I'm Mel Jones, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton and English superstar Ali Mitchell. Thanks for having me, Mel. It's always lovely to hear your voice. Earlier, I took a look at what we can expect from the day's conditions, and it really does.
కెప్టెన్ టాస్క్ వచ్చారండి. ఆపోజిట్ టీం టాస్ గెలిచారు, వాళ్ళు బ్యాటింగ్ తీసుకున్నారు.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. Dilithama is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
నా టైం, నేను బౌలింగ్ వేయడానికి వచ్చానండి. నాకు ఛాన్స్ ఇప్పుడే వచ్చింది.
From the press box end. Doesn't pick the infield. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. A little late on that. No runs scored. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. Waiting. Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. Wow, that's missed the lot. Misses out there on the short and wide one. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
ఫస్ట్ ఓవర్ మెయిడెన్ ఓవర్ అయిందండి.
Misjudged that and takes the hit on the body. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats. Misses everything. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Quick onto that in the infield. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. That's too easy to pick up a single. They were wise to the run there.
excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly. Times that shot to perfection. Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. No pressure on that run. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
The batting side are now 3 for 87.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Ponce, the left armour, is the new bowler from the university end. Wait on. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Huge edge.
Good return there, back from the deep. Good running, and it needed to be. Probably closer than they expected.
Taking the edge. This could be trouble.
Fast work between the wickets. Ended up being pretty close.
Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again. There'll be runs here. Into the gap, and it's an easy single there.
That's a really good 50, ensuring the strike rate is maintained and has pushed on really, really well.
Drives it. Wild shot.
That was a really poor batting shot. Swing and a miss.
Drives it. Complete miss.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just a bit too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. It's a fairly modest total on this pitch. I certainly feel this can be chased down. They've got time to settle in before they need to push on the scoring rate. They don't need to do anything rash early. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll want to get their eye in first and then push on. Great shot through the gap there. Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Yep. Shot. Should be runs. Plenty of shots being played, so the bowler takes and stick that over. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Yep, drills that one. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Straight to the fielder. Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the...
Missed out there on a short wide one.
Pick the gap and perfect timing.
Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. They'll get at least one. Right out of the middle of the bat. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's right out of the meat of the bat. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Getting right in and behind it. Nice solid defence. Nice shot. There'll be runs here. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. Well, you shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What is the fielder doing? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Right out of the middle. Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest. I'd like to see them aim for top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good batting. Should be a quick single. Ooh, yes. Great shot. At least one on offer. Couldn't have played that any better. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Finds the fielder with that shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's really time to build a big score.
Yes.
That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. A really good solid shot, probably deserved more.
Stumping! Oh!
You can't skip down the pitch and then miss the ball. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Misses! Chance!
Really aggressive batting, but completely missed. Very fortunate not to have been stumped.
Nicely played.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. Five fielders now allowed outside the circle. The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on as a new batter strides to the middle. The bowler will be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, nice shot. Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50 Going to need something special to get the wicket. Ponce has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Perfection. What a brilliant shot. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. After being hit for consecutive boundaries, I'm really interested to see how they can bounce back in the next ball. Yes! Forward! Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. Couldn't get it through the field. Could that be out? Looks like it. The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. That over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Got that away nicely. Haven't wasted a lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good smart cricket, and they've reached 50. That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making, just an impressive stint at the crease so far. Yes! Yes! That shot sees them get their innings started. Super shot that. Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Yep. Yes. Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble! No! Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just need to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Yes!
Got forward, able to drive the ball, lovely shot and good running.
Super shot that.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. That's too easy to pick up a single. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. No pressure on that run. Waiting.
Hit that one well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
3 for 100.
Offers up the pad. Misses everything. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Hit that hard and fast. Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke. I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Good shot, and it's found the gap. Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Pat it away. Yep. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats. Quick onto that in the infield.
End of the over. The batting side are now 3 for 111.
Huge! That's flown! That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You just don't want to give away easy runs. Really well timed there. That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Timed that absolutely perfectly.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though you just have to accept it and move on. Batter doesn't even have to move. Absolutely middled that one. Jumped all over the slower ball and only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. There'll be runs here. Into the gap, and it's an easy single there. Well, that single edges the score closer to the 100. Looking a bit nervous now, and you've got to control those nerves and remember to play each ball on its merits. Just threw the shot too early. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive one. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Can't hit it more sweetly than that.
Gets their time.
On debut and gets 100, this could be one of those where were you moments.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Middled that one, great timing.
And that marks the end of the match. The batting side complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly.
This was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are ever likely to see. A class above.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon.
You keep that up, please. If that's any indication of what you can do, we're going to be very glad to have you on the team. So, I'll be here for you whenever you want to come down to the nets and practice. I will plan out a bit of a drill for you based on how you've been travelling, but you can also decide just to have a bit of a hit or a bowl. Training in the nets will keep you in form and can grow your skill base over time as you gain more experience. So I hope to see a lot of you here. Anyway, I've got a drill planned out for you today, so let's get to it.